Well, hello, guys, and welcome to the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. What a wonderful day it has been on Tuesday, the 10th of June. What a wonderful, fantastic, and amazing day it has been. How is everybody? Rocco, how you doing, buddy? Good to see Rocco. It's always good to see everybody that joins us here on the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. Anyway, so I think it's pretty obvious what we're here to talk about. Monday Night Raw. TDS is Raw, which I can't do without my brother, of course. So let me introduce my brother, who is hailing from Planet Stasiak tonight, from Umi Mashups HQ, TDS Wrestling Show, Pro Wrestling World HQ Mark 2.0. My brother, the Tezzy Bear, Terry Johnson. How you doing, buddy?
I'm trying. Yeah, no, I'm going good, mate. I'm going good.
This is fantastic. Rocco says hello, and so does Tommy Gunn.
I'm on it. I got some chat log here.
Oh, fantastic.
So yeah. Hi Rocco. Hi Tommy. Hey you boyos are good.
This is good. Right then, guys. So TDS is Raw, which means it's time to talk about Monday Night Raw live from Phoenix, Arizona last night. But before we do that, we've just come out of the Money in the Bank weekend, which personally, for me as a wrestling fan, I did not enjoy Money in the Bank.
No.
The highlight for me, which sounds absolutely crazy, is the Women's Intercontinental Championship match between Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, that was the best match.
It was very, very good. And I think I know what it was. You know how you don't like gimmick matches?
Yeah.
This wasn't a gimmick match, and it delivered well.
Yeah, no, I don't like gimmick matches. But again, even though the Money in the Bank's a gimmick match, it still sucked. It sucked regardless. There's nobody coming off the back of this Money in the Bank show that said their Money in the Bank ladder matches were epic. Not one person said it. The match sucked.
Yeah, they weren't great.
Yeah.
They weren't great.
No, they wasn't.
Anyway, so everyone that has tuned in to TDS's Raw, us bunch of boys on the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World, thank you very, very much for sticking around. If you haven't, you know what to do. Please follow, like, and subscribe and share the love of the TDS Wrestling Show. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all of our social media pages. And, of course, Pro Wrestling World, you need to follow that page. There's 395,000 followers on that page. It is fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Andrew Green, how you doing, young man? Number one Facebook fan for the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. Well done, Andrew Green. He deserves a golf clap for that. Well done, Andrew. He's a very handsome man. And Oliver Klintz has said, Jay losing the title. Why was he given the title in the first place? Wow, Oliver. It's been only a matter of time, and it's time to talk about the championship reign.
Yeah.
This has been something on a hot topic since WrestleMania 41 for myself and the Tezzy Bear. We have been having lots of in-depth discussions on the pros and the cons of him being a world heavyweight champion, but it's only a matter of time.
It was a matter of time.
It was a matter of time.
Not so much a matter of time anymore.
There's no time left. Time is up.
Time is up.
No more time.
No time.
No more time. Oh, there's loads of you guys watching in Pro Wrestling World. This is fantastic stuff. We appreciate all this love and support, you know. Drop those comments below. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Be just fine. Just fine. Oh, my God. It's gone wild. It's gone wild. Andrew Green has said, I thought Monday Night Raw was a lot better than Money in the Bank. Wow, Andrew Green. That's exactly what us bunch of bloody boys are thinking as well, you know.
Yeah.
Very. Do you know what we were only saying at the weekend? If these Monday Night Raws continue to be terrible, we were just gonna excuse me, I'm trying my best. We were going to start reviewing all the Monday Night Raws once they were eventually uploaded to Netflix, but that still hasn't happened yet. So That's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
matter of time.
so, but Brett Harlan has said to shut up his fans. What? To shut his fans up. That is all it was for Gunther. That is all it was for Gunther rules. I see, Brett Harlan. Thank you very much for commenting, buddy. You know what to do, buddy. It says it right below there, just near my hairy chest area. That's the name of our YouTube channel, buddy. If you want to stick around and find out a bit more about us, bunch of boyos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Who made that comment?
His name is Brett Harlan.
Yeah, I agree with what you just said, to be fair. Like, they had to do something. Jey Uso got so over. Like, he was proper over. They let him have his moment, keep everyone happy, then first opportunity, get the belt off of him. That made sense.
You only said at the weekend it was only a matter of time. But you also, you did say that you needed this belt off Jey Uso as soon as possible. So even with his Money in the Bank, cash in could have happened quick. Get that belt off him.
I didn't care how they got that belt off of him. That belt needed to come off of him. You know, it's very much like I'm going to compare again, like with Kofi Kingston, WrestleMania when he won the title. Again, I only saw him as a tag team wrestler, like I do with Jey Uso, and that's all I ever see them as. Unfortunately, I don't see him as single wrestlers. And look where Kingston's at right now. You know, what happened there? Kofi Mania. You know, well, and this Yeet Mania and all that. Like, yeah, I weren't on board on this.
I know you weren't. I know. It's been a very difficult pill for me to swallow. The whole like, you know, yeet. I always said if he became a world heavyweight champion, it would only be for a marketing perspective for the company, which, lo and behold, was what it was all about.
Yeah, exactly that.
You know, it got over for the younger audience. The younger audience loved it. They were buying his merch, they were buying his glasses, they were buying the toy version of the World Heavyweight Championship with the Jey Uso side plates. I get it. It's a marketing perspective that is going to help make the company money, and it worked. Good for them. It's a bit like when Penta debuted in WWE. He made, you know, the TKO made $9 million on just selling his masks. On the, you know, Penta's going to get a cut out of that. You know, he's probably got like a 20% cut. He went home rather happy.
Yeah, no, I do understand it. But world champion, like, come on, no.
This is the way TKO wants to work. They want to find ways to push things to make money, and again, still try and tell a good story. I'm not saying they haven't told a good story, but if they can tell a good story, make money, I think they're winning constantly, aren't they?
Yeah, without a DX saying here, then I got two words for you. Killer Cross.
Yeah.
Why are they pushing that?
Hopefully, that's only a matter of time.
Now, I know we're going to get into it, but now we got Ron Killings. There's nothing stopping us from getting Killer Cross now. The TNA gateways opened up.
Hasn't it ever just? This is very good stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So, just going to reply to some of these comments. So, Rocco, our friend Rocco, how you doing, buddy? I think we get Punk versus Gunther now at World Heavyweight Championship now. Okay. I think at some point, but I don't know. I think we're getting Punk versus Cena, which we're going to talk about later on in the evening. Tommy, who won his belt? Gunther. First ever two-time World Heavyweight Champion with that particular championship. TKO said, we want truth. Fine, we will bring him back. But Gunther getting the title back.
Works for me.
Works for me. Now, for those of you that are watching and are probably wondering this whole situation with our truth, Ron Killings. Was it a shoot? Was it a work? I have been given an inside information by a very reliable source that it was a shoot. But again, just like what happened last year with Triple H having to listen to the fans with, we want Cody, we want Cody. It was exactly the same with R-Truth. And it was a great gateway to bring in R-Truth, but bring in Ron Killings. And it will pay off very well. What we saw at Money in the Bank was fantastic with Ron Killings, and what's going to happen going forward. And what we saw on Monday Night Raw, I am very, very looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Yeah, it should be good. Yeah. It's different. It's different for him.
It is, and we've not had this type of character change up like that. We've never had anything like this, to my recollection. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. To this. Well, I can. I think I can think of Batista, because you look at Batista where he was with Reverend Devon's assistant, and then he works his way up to Evolution. I can get that, but it's just so unique and special for Ron Killings that you got the same guy. He looks the same in every single way, but he's actually a different person.
He's gone back to his NWA roots, which is good. He should have always been that anyway. R-Truth, Ron Killings, he is fantastic at comedy, but let's be honest, for the last decade or so, he's been a joke.
I know he's had a lot of fun, but
a good joke. He's made me laugh more than any other wrestler ever.
Me too, yeah.
But if we can get a year out of this, of him being serious, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, me
Definitely.
too. I ended up looking back on a lot of his TNA, NWA TNA stuff from when he left WWE, which had been floating around since he was released from WWE 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's some insane promo work. Like, why the hell didn't that go over? Now, I know when Vince McMahon brought Ron Killings back into WWE around 2008, 9, or something like that.
Yeah.
They tried to put that Ron Killings twist into the R-Truth gimmick, but it didn't quite work, and then obviously it evolved into this comedy character, which worked out for him. He's a 54-time 24/7 champion.
And it was great. It worked.
Yeah. Do you know what? In some ways, I kind of feel like we need that championship belt back for the comedy aspect of it.
Yeah.
I do feel that. Hey, Umi, that's a YouTube short there, buddy. You might want to work on that one. Has he done the other one yet or not?
Nah.
What's he playing at?
Doofer.
He's Doofer time, is he?
Yeah.
I know. I understand.
Yeah, I understand too.
Right, we still haven't actually gotten to Monday Night Raw. Well, Camden has joined the show. How you doing, Camden? Would you rather get a stink face from Rikishi or Conrad Thompson? That's a fantastic question there, Camden.
Rikishi. Rikishi's a legend.
I love Conrad Thompson. I think he's the GOAT when it comes to podcasting, along with Chris Van Vliet. But Chris Van Vliet does his thing. Conrad Thompson looks after the legends in podcasting. That's the difference.
So, talking to podcasts, right, at this moment in time, I really like Stevie Richards. He's kind of like my go at the moment.
Yeah, he's very good.
I've been listening to so much of him. I love James Cornette, but again, sometimes he's a bit too much.
Tell me about it. I know,
but he's still good. I still value Jim Cornette's kind of lost touch with modern day wrestling to a degree.
Yeah,
but Stevie Richards, even Maven, like them two, they're fucking great. They're good guys.
Yeah, you forgot to press the button there.
Great. 15 minutes. Come on, that's good.
That's not bad. We'll try again next time.
Yeah.
I see. We've had a comment reviewed, removed. Jay Uso private fans chat. Oh, here we go. Thank you for your love and support. God bless you. You are very beautiful, and you. Yep, thank you, Jorge. Jorge, our boss, the boss of Pro Wrestling World. He's the man with a freaking plan. He's on it. There's a troll going through the Pro Wrestling World thing. He's got rid of E. Good job.
Okay.
I do like Jay. Oh, Andrew Green. I do like Jay, but they need to take the title off him. They have indeed. Oliver Clintz. Ron Killings versus Cena Mania. Make it happen. Andrew Green says, I think sometimes having a short world title reign can be the best. Then having a long world title is that makes sense. I see where you're coming from, Andrew. So having a short world championship reign is a good thing. I agree. I think it's great. I really do. I'm all for this type of thing. And for it to happen on a Monday Night Raw is what it's all about. I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
Very happy.
It's been 4 years since the last time that a world title was changed hand on Raws.
Has it been that long, really?
Yeah, and I think that was Bobby Lashley beating The Miz back in 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
When you think of the Attitude Era, like 4 years is a long time.
Yeah, definitely. Camden says, I'd also go with Rikishi. Conrad can join Chris Van Vliet. Is sucking a fart from my ass.
Camden's not a fan of Chris, is he?
No, which is a shame.
Yeah.
Steve Kingdon, it's the bloody boyos. How you doing, Steve? You handsome man?
Yeah.
Thank the Lord, not that one, for Gunther.
Thank the Lord, Steve. I agree, buddy.
Obviously, we heard some awful news that came through the TDS Wrestling Show HQ today. Terrible news about Blaze World podcast. Your thoughts on this?
Mine. Well, now he's not doing that, and he's free to do other podcasts. Then he wants to chuck us a message, and he. And that's where I stand with it. I did nothing wrong, and I got unfriended. That really upset me. I confided in him about my personal life. I did nothing wrong, and he unfriended me. So.
That is a 100% fair. Could you
off?
Oh dear. It's only banter, or is it?
No, not anymore. It's not. No.
Camden says, I actually don't mind hot potatoing the title. In reality, boxing, UFC have short title reigns and upsets. No reason wrestling can't do all adds to the element and realism. Yeah, I get that. Tommy Gunn has said, DDC, where the fug?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where he is. Again, that's another situation in itself. Yeah, excuse me, I need to take my inhaler.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve, it's you know, I feel bad for him with the Blaze World thing. I generally do. But unfortunately, it's a shame it's gone the way it has. It genuinely has. It's a shame. Yeah, we took the piss. Did we go too far? Maybe. But come on, you know, we're adults here, not children. It's just a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Off. Yeah, but is that too far?
Yeah, up my nose. Tez, you have very
Chode my fingers. What's chode? What's a chode?
I don't know. What is it, Chode?
I don't know. Yeah, my fingers are all buckled in.
Oh, right.
I'm a big man by trade, and all my fingers are fat. They're all crooked.
I have working hands, Camden, if you're interested. I have very small hands. They're not very big. They probably look big on the screen, but they're not very big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you realise you sound like a chipmunk still?
Who?
You do.
Was I swearing the whole time?
Yeah.
I put the wrong. I put the wrong effect on. Yeah.
You put the chipmunk one on.
Oh dear.
That's what a chode is.
A short,
Chode.
a short fat piece. Yeah, I'll take that, Camden. Yeah, probably is, mate. To be fair.
Yeah, probably is. I'm going to check on Pro Wrestling World. I think they've probably had a lovely time listening to that. Andrew Green says, I will take a stink bomb from Tiffany, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Ah, you dirty scallywag, Andrew Green.
Whilst we're at it, I'm actually wearing the new merch here.
Ah, I see. TDS's Raw shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very smart.
Yeah.
I'm also wearing a TDS's Raw shirt with the TDS Wrestling Show logo on, which is only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time.
So, I've had another message come through. Where's Darren? I don't know where Darren is, Luke. This is a different Luke, by the way.
Oh, good.
I don't know where he is. I tell you what, though, guys. Right, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I have had it since the weekend and watching Money in the Bank live, trying to catch up with some sleep. I went to bed quite early last night, and I'm still shattered now.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I'm not going to lie. And my little children, my Logan and Isabel, 8 and 5, they've got this sickness bug from school, which knocking them right out. So we're having to deal with that during the middle of the night. It's a fantastic experience.
Bloody hell.
I know it's not what I need. I'll tell you that.
You don't want that at your age.
No, not my age.
No.
Camden says, but are you wearing pants?
No. No, I'm not. No.
For those of you that would like to know, the Tezzy Bear does not wear underwear.
I don't know. It's a waste of money, isn't it?
Yes, you know, I feel the benefits of wearing underwear. It's not for everybody. I get that.
That's
you know,
probably because you got a penis.
Yeah.
What's the point of me wearing underwear with like an incher?
A what?
1 incher. I don't understand the point of wearing pants to keep him in check.
Well, I don't know what to say to that, really.
Well, you wouldn't. No. Have you ever had a skin tag on your arms or your neck or anything like that? Skin tag?
I had one underneath my armpit once upon a time.
And what did you do with it?
Well, I cut them off. I didn't just leave it there.
Did you put like a plaster on it or like wrap it up in bandages? Or
I put a plaster on it. Yes, my mother put a plaster on it. My mother, our mum, she tied a little knot with a bit of thread, and then she cut the circulation off on the skin tag underneath my arm. And then she's like, right. And then it fell off, and then it started to bleed severely. And my mum was just like, well, you need to grow a pair and stop being a baby. And I was like, Mum, this is killing me, right? And then she's like, I'll put a plaster on it, shall I? And I was probably about, 24, something, or 21, 22, 23, something. And then she had to put a plaster on there. I had to shave underneath my arm because it was very sore. I was like, well, basically what Mum had done is cut off the circulation to a gland underneath my arm. So it was pretty severe experience, type of thing our mother would do, Yeah. Yeah. She's a fantastic mum.
I can't really do that with my penis.
Ah. What if you... What if we set up a GoFundMe page for you?
I would love that. Well, I would like that. What, for a pair of pants or for a bigger doofer?
Bigger doofer.
I would love that.
I'm sure... they do like liver transplants, lung transplants. I'm sure they can do a doofer transplant.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We'll work on that, guys. If you can, someone help us out with help to set up a GoFundMe page.
How many people's in pro wrestling world?
394,000, 5,000. Yeah.
Well, if they all donate £1, I'm sure I can have a really good dick.
Yeah. You'll be back in action.
Yeah. Do it.
We'll work on that. Right then, guys. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Fantastic.
I'd rather talk about my penis, to be honest.
Well, we have been talking about your penis for quite some time. So Monday Night Raw was held from Phoenix, Arizona at the PHX Arena with commentary from Michael Cole and Wade Barrett. Where was
Oh, him.
Pat McAfee?
I think he's probably playing Gil with the girls doing a game of rounders or something. That's what he does, isn't it? Rounders? Is it rounders?
I don't know. So the show starts off with John Cena coming out, and he's making his way to the ring with the colorless entrance. So Cena slowly walks to the ring with the last time in his now towel draped around his shoulders. Lots of booze.
Yeah.
Now, I'll read this.
Yeah.
Bear with me. I apologise in advance, everyone, for my yawning. I'm just extremely overtired. That's all it is. GoFundMe page for DDC. You sure about that, Tommy Gunn? He owes me 14 quid as well. Ow, motherfucker. He owes me money as well, that DDC. You know, this podcast isn't cheap, you know. So, Cena frustrated. Oh, for fuck's sake. Excuse me. Right. I'll read this. So Cena takes the microphone and his dueling chant picks up for him. Half the crowd thinks he sucks, the other half is encouraging him. Cena says the crowd teaches him something every time they open their mouths. What they taught him at Money in the Bank is that the truth is a lie. They opened their mouths and washed their energy on a sideshow comedian whose greatest achievement is pretending to be John Cena. They thought they did something good. The crowd chants, "We want truth, we want truth." Cena asks if they thought they had accomplished anything. They are spineless keyboard warriors, ignorant armchair activists. This is great stuff. They do not have any real power to change anything. The crowd boos. Cena says our truth is a gimmick they will spit out. A year from now, they won't care about him. Our truth will never use Cena to benefit one of his garbage pity parties again. This was fantastic. Then John Cena is frustratedly screams that this is his retirement tour. He has limited time. He had 36 dates. The last time they counted was the Raw after WrestleMania. It was 27 dates. Since then, he's been on many other places, bringing the total down to 19 remaining dates.
19.
They are halfway done.
Yeah.
If they want to accomplish something, they shouldn't waste their voices to send him to the class clown. And then, lo and behold, CM Punk makes his way to the ring. Huge ovation for CM Punk. And it looks like we are going to get CM Punk versus John Cena for the WWE Championship at Night of Champions.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
Better late than never. Yeah.
I did love all the little things that Punk was saying, how when they had their bout at Elimination Chamber, saying, you said I'm sorry when you were choking me out with the STF and all this type of thing. This promo work between these two is amazing.
Very good.
It was excellent. What a fantastic way to open up Monday Night Raw. However, there's a bit of a broken part of this whole segment where Seth Rollins comes out and then what happens? No one knows. And no one knows because they went to commercial and then we go on to the next match. So whatever happened with Seth Rollins coming out happened during a commercial break where none of the TV audience saw.
Yeah.
So no idea what happened there.
No, it's a bit strange.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see where this is going to go. So we're going to get this Night of Champions in on June the 28th. So
2 weeks time.
yeah, and now
Seems like-
now obviously Seth Rollins is going to float around this picture now.
Yeah.
I see Punk winning. I see Punk taking the belt.
I think the Saudi Arabians are going to have to pay their way to get their way, and that is what's going to happen because it will be huge. It will be even bigger and better if it was at SummerSlam, though.
However, I don't think CM Punk's going to win at Night of Champions.
Okay.
I see Punk winning at SummerSlam, and I see Rollins cashing in at SummerSlam on Punk. Yeah, that's what I see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to see CM Punk win the WWE Championship. I'd like to see him defeat John Cena. I think
It will happen.
That's the moment people will pay to see. And it'll be a moment, you know? It's that closure. But there is a small inkling. There's a part and there's that whole like section of that promo from the beginning of Monday Night Raw where CM Punk did state that Cena and the way he is being is wrong. And you can see there he's playing the great actor that he is, that there's doubt in his face, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes.
Can I just say, I read an article today that they reckon Cena's last match in Saturday Night Main Event in December is now heavily rumored to be against Logan Paul.
What?
Yeah, but I'm going to chuck that out here now in June. But I'm just going to chuck that out there now. Because Cena's going to turn back face within the next couple of months.
Yeah, I think so. And do you know what? I think he's going to lose that championship soon as well.
I think I reckon after SummerSlam, things are then start to be turning around. And all this year, like, you know, even from the build up to Elimination Chamber, it's always, and the Royal Rumble, John Cena's been there, but Logan Paul's always been there as well along the journey. But we'll see.
We will. So, let's move on. So, Chad Gable makes his way to the ring alongside the Creed brothers. He'll battle AJ Styles next. So,
Yep.
The phenomenal AJ Styles versus Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Can we just take a second to realize that Chad Gable had his old elbow bandaged up?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Never to do with that Money in the Bank because Gable wasn't in the Money in the Bank.
No, he was not.
Yeah, I find all these little things they're doing quite funny, to be fair. It is quite comical.
Now this match was very, very good.
Yeah.
Chad Gable is the next, if not, but he's like the next Kurt Angle in his own way.
Yeah.
He's very, very good. What he needs to do though is break away from the American-made crap and be his own person. He's excellent, and I've got a lot of time for him. And to be fair, I've got pains going right through my bloody back. To be fair, he's got that to start elevating up to the next level. But my God, they need to put the Intercontinental Championship on him or something. He needs to have something.
I was saying this today, actually. I feel like Chad Gable deserves the title now. He deserves the title. And in my head, I'm trying to figure out where would I put him. Because I still want more from Dirty Dom. I feel like there's still more to bring.
There is.
I still feel like Jacob Fatu has a lot more potential as well.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to know what to do with Gable right now, but he does need a breakaway.
Mm-hmm.
He's too good for American made. He's too good.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they want to release some guys or chuck some comedy factor and use the Creed brothers for comedy, because the smaller one of the two I think can be quite funny. The tall one has just got zero charisma. I don't know what the hell they're doing with him. I don't even know his name. I'm not interested in them whatsoever.
I'm not
at
either.
all.
No.
Can't get behind that.
Do
But
you know what? They were rushed up. They were rushed up. That's all it is.
yeah,
They had a lot of potential in NXT, and I saw tiny traits of like the Steiner brothers within them. Early Steiner brothers, but they kind of got rushed up to the main roster, and they kind of got like, I don't know, it was too soon. I feel like they should have done I feel like they could have done another year and a half in NXT and developed personalities that probably would have helped them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, Gable's kind of, he's stuck in that little mold, isn't he?
he unfortunately is. Yeah.
It's a shame.
But this match between AJ Styles, which again, one of the best of all time, and Chad Gable, who has just polished every single wrestling maneuver he can do, this was very good. I was very happy with this match.
Yeah.
I felt like we had a great promo to start Raw, and then we had this match for the first match of Raw. I thought, great promo, then a great match. I was like, yes, now we're getting there again. Because this time last week, we're thinking, we are so deflated with this crap that we're getting.
Yeah.
Our brother has arrived. Hi, brothers.
Yeah. Hello, Danny.
Hello, brother.
I do see you. Yeah, I got you.
Brother, serious question. Do you like Werther's Originals? Terry likes them, don't you?
Maybe one a year.
You got to look after your dentures, haven't you?
Yeah. I can't chew because he might break.
Yeah.
My teeth's money, mate. My teeth's money.
There we go.
That's all money right there.
He does. I thought you did, brother. I thought you did. So let me. Again, this was a great match, and great finish. AJ Styles came out victorious in this one. This was great. This was very, very good.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're keeping the pace going. There's not too much bullshit going on. We go to the gorilla position where Liv Morgan is warming up, and Roxanne Perez walks up. Morgan silences her and says she will advance in the tournament. Morgan will win and defeat Io for the world title. Perez says they're on the same page about bringing the title to the Judgment Day. Morgan tells her to stay out of her way. Perez says, may the best woman win. Morgan says, I will, before leaving to make her entrance. So now we have these fatal four-way Queen and King of the Ring tournament matches for the first round. So
yeah.
I kind of feel like this King and Queen of the Ring tournament feels a little bit rushed because they're doing fatal four-ways, but it saves them 4 matches, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of skips all the shit, to be honest.
Do you know what as well? I kind of like it.
Yeah, I always preferred a fatal four to a triple threat. But the only thing I tell you something I didn't like was that they advertised Asuka being in this match.
I thought that was for next week.
Like, as in, like, she's being like in the matches in the King of the Ring tournament.
Okay.
I mean, she's been out of action for a long time. There was no build. It was just like, oh fuck, well, she must be coming back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And do you know what else I don't like about these King and Queen of the Ring? So on the brackets, you got a 4 Raw, 4 SmackDown, and then on the other side, you got 4 SmackDown, 4 Raw. Part of me, I can't get my head around that. I'd rather it was all Raw one side, all SmackDown one side, and then the finals being Raw and SmackDown.
I get that.
So potentially, we could have 2 Raw people in the finals. I don't get that. It kind of fucks my head a little bit.
I understand.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
No. Let me just catch up on some comments on Pro Wrestling World. Make sure everyone's all happy. Andrew Green has said, "Do you think Logan Paul will be going to the World Champion either this year or next year? Maybe next year. I still think they shouldn't be doing that though. CM Punk is going to beat Cena for the title, but Seth is going to cash in. That's what I think."
Yeah.
Andrew also says, "I would make Gable the AAA champion. I know he had already wrestled for the championship, but I will let him have another one and win it. You in championship belts, Andrew Green." That's some cool stuff. Right, so we have the first round for the Fatal 4-Way for the qualifyings of the Queen of the Ring tournament. We have Women's Tag Team Champion Liv Morgan versus Roxanne Perez versus Kairi Sane versus the lovely and beautiful and amazing Rhea Ripley. Now, this match was not too bad. Again, it was very good. I like Raquel Rodriguez getting a little bit involved here. But Roxanne Perez is just twisting this whole entire thing very, very well. Which kind of puts because it puts Kairi Sane on the back seat with this one, because you got Roxanne Perez, you got Liv Morgan, you got Rhea Ripley, 3 members. Well, obviously Rhea's not a member of the Judgment Day now, but was. So you kind of got like three people involved in that same faction, right? And you got Kairi Sane, Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
So
Don't give a fuck about.
No. Not a bad match. Again, I thought this was good fun. And they all delivered quite well.
Yeah, I think, Roxanne was probably the right choice to go over this. I felt like she needed this the most. All in all, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm happy with the outcome.
So with this King and Queen of the Ring tournament, do they get a championship opportunity at SummerSlam?
They do, yeah.
Got ya. Because I noticed they've got the props on the stage, the entrance stage for the crown. They got the crowns.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that little touch. It gave me that 90s feel, you know?
This again, soon as they showed the advert on SmackDown with this, soon as they showed it, I was like, right, Jade's winning this. Straight away, I'm like, yeah, Jade's won. She's Queen of the Ring. Done. It's obvious. I knew Naomi was going to win Money in the Bank, and I knew that Jay's going to win King of the Ring, and there's your match for SummerSlam. Too predictable.
If that materializes, seriously,
it's so obvious. It's so obvious.
I did. Do you know what's funny? I read an article today, or someone may have said that how Triple H, since he took over from Vince McMahon, everything's so predictable. You could see it months in advance. And to be fair, you're the one that's very shit hot on all of it, very much so. Yeah,
Vince used to swerve me a lot. Now and again, Vince would swerve me, but Triple H, I find it very predictable. Now, with Triple H, I might get the wrong month, but I'll get it right eventually. Like, we all know Punk will take the belt off of Cena. Now, we just don't know what month it'd be. Would it be in July or would it be in August? But either way, we all know that's going to happen. And we all know Naomi's going to be taking a belt off of Tiffy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just knowing when.
You know? Only a matter of time.
But yeah, I mean, if it's going to be Jade and Naomi at SummerSlam for the championship, like, I ain't fucking watching that shit. If it's anything like that Mania match.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Andrew Green says, I'm going to make a bold statement. This is my prediction for the Queen of the Ring. It has to be Chelsea Green.
Hold up. She is in it, Andrew. Sorry, she is in it. Yeah, I see her. I don't know. She's up with Candice LeRae, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair.
Candice LeRae, right?
Oh God.
She needs to go.
Yeah, take that. Yeah, she take that other bitch with her, like Cara saying. So I'm predicting right off the back right now, looking at this, I'm predicting Jade versus Charlotte in the finals at Night of Champions.
Yeah. Now we saw a little teaser of that on SmackDown when we were at the O2 Arena.
Yeah, they've been dropping the little hints. Long-term storytelling.
Yeah. Tommy Gunn, right? Let's just go back to this Logan Paul thing.
Yeah.
Logan could take the belt from Cena, then drops to Punk. Logan won't be around for a long time, but will achieve everything in that time. That's very true, Tommy. That's a good opinion like that. I'm starting to sound like Morale. Yeah, he's commenting a lot. He's like, I like watching a kid like Mysterio. Bloody hell, Tommy. Sorry, some of these have only just come through. Fuck me, Tommy. Fuck me, you've gone wild.
I think they should have pulled the trigger on Logan Paul for a laugh instead of Gunther. I feel like it should have been Logan Paul to get that title. Let's just have fun with it. Let's see what he can do. Let him. I mean, he doesn't have to keep it for long. He can drop it at SummerSlam. But you imagine someone like Logan Paul going into SummerSlam as the World Heavyweight Champion. The eyes that would be on that product going into SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a lot bigger than what it would be Gunther going into SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Money talks.
Yeah, sure does.
And I think that, and to be fair, Logan Paul, I think would be a great heel champion.
I like a heel champion personally.
Yeah.
Tommy has said he's the ultimate heel and easy to hate, and that is true. When it comes to Logan Paul, that is very, very true. Oh shit, that better nearly knocked the camera down. Good God Almighty. For those of you that are watching us on Pro Wrestling World, thank you again very much. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching TDS's Raw, our weekly Monday Night Raw review show of WWE Raw. If you haven't, you know what to do, guys. Comment down below, say your name, don't be shy, say your name and it will appear just like Joe Hendry and not like our other co-host, DDC with a bang, whenever you say his name, he don't appear because he just doesn't appear, you know? It's just, it's because he owes me money. But I know you guys don't owe me money, but what you could do, don't give us money, but you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be fantastic, and then I'll be very happy.
Yeah, that would be good.
Thank you, guys. So, let's move on, shall we? Roxanne Perez comes out victorious on that fatal four-way match, which, again, was not bad at all. So, backstage, we have... Oh, I like this. So, Becky Lynch is walking backstage. She walks by Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, who are in an argument. It's only a matter of time. Can't wait for this.
Yeah, maybe.
World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso is pacing backstage. He'll defend the title against Gunther. There's a locker room segment where Gunther is shown stretching with an exercise band in the locker room. I was hoping that exercise band was going to slap him in the face, go, I can do it. At ringside, John McKeever and Steve Gerben, the creators of Netflix's Tires, wave to the camera. No one gives a shit. Then we have a video highlight of Nikki Bella.
Oh.
Then we have Natalia and Maxine Dupree are talking to Nikki Bella backstage. Bella hugs them before walking off. Bella walks up to the women's world champion Io Sky, who was trying to console Kairi Sane. Zane sadly walks off. Bella congratulates Sky on being a great champion. Sky says Bella paved the road for them. Okay. Bella thanks her and walks off. Nikki Bella paved the way for...
No.
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 All Nikki Bella did was flash her tits, twerk her ass, and give Terry some special do-for time moments.
Yeah.
Can you name one amazing Nikki Bella match?
I can one.
Is there? Is there actually one? I didn't know this.
Yeah, her and Charlotte Flair was very good.
All right, cool. DDC.
You've obviously not watched it, young man.
It's like you not liking Undertaker matches. I don't like Nikki Bella matches.
Fair enough. I get that.
DDC with a splutter. DDC, he is a splutter, isn't he, bless him? What's this about Charlotte? Where is Charlotte? She's around.
Yeah.
She's around.
She's around.
So, I love this. Here we go. Werther's original was lovely. So, the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch, addresses the crowd. Well, she doesn't really say a lot, apart from the fact that she's New York's best time seller, first woman to main event WrestleMania, including, and she won the Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber. To be fair to Becky, she's done it all. She's done good. She's very, very good.
Yeah.
And then she talks about, Lyra calls out the crazy bird lady to demand an apology and raise her hand right. But the big but is Bayley returns. Bayley returns and beats the mother trucking SH1T out of Becky Lynch. Bayley goes for a rose plant, but Lynch gets out of it and escapes through the crowd. Bayley is fired up. So
I ain't that fired up.
There we go. So here we go. I'm gonna just change things up here a little bit if I can. Just want to see if I can do something here. Fantastic. Here we go. So, hang on. And then this segment it finishes very quickly, and then we see this man.
Oh, wow.
Not Ron Truth. Not R-Truth, but Ron Killings. This is fantastic. Yeah. So, this is great. This is fantastic. So Michael Cole and Wade Barrett discuss what just happened when a masked figure gets on the commentary table. It's revealed to be R-Truth. R-Truth tells them not to let anyone tell them they don't matter or that their voices don't matter. They heard, they listened, they felt, and they understood. R-Truth says he's back because of the people. The crowd chant truth. R-Truth says they brought him back. They wanted the truth, and they got it. They won. R-Truth is back for the people. He's back for himself too. Not only did they bring truth back, they got him. They all love R-Truth. He loves him as well. But R-Truth can be too funny all the time. R-Truth can be too nice and too forgiving. Not him. I wish you would. R-Truth says he feels different and alive. For anyone who thinks he's a lie, a sideshow act, or a gimmick, then he pauses, removes a pair of scissors from his trousers, and cuts off his braids. You can see, though, that Ron Killings is receding quite badly on the front. So this is cool. The child chants, "Holy shit." He holds up his braids and says, "The truth has set me free. I am Ron Killings. I am the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now put some respect on my name." Ron Killings walks off into the crowd. What a fucking awesome promo.
Yeah.
This was fucking awesome. Badass as hell. I loved it. I've watched this clip over and over again today. I'm like, yes! This is what we need. This is my wrestling fix. I said the other day, what have they done to our wrestling? It's all shit. Whew! Have I taken that back now? I feel a lot better already.
Yeah.
As long as they keep the pace going. As long as they keep it going.
They probably won't. But this is the daily battles we have as wrestling fans.
Yeah.
It's like being a wrestling fan is very much like a yo-yo, you know?
Oh, yeah, very much up and down for sure.
Yeah.
But seeing that whole segment happen, that was very, very good.
Yeah.
So let's move on. So WWE Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio is warming up when Finn Balor walks up to JD Madonna. Balor asks about him getting into the King of the Ring tournament. Mysterio says Balor had his chance and didn't think he'd mind him entering the tournament. Roxanne Perez walks up and Balor says things that are coming together. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez walk up. Morgan is furious. Perez says she helped Morgan out by not letting Kairi Sane pin her. Morgan isn't happy and walks off. Balor tells Mysterio to talk to her, but he says he's got a match. Mysterio runs off and Balor sniggers. I'm loving this twist and turn when it comes to this Judgment Day stuff. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
So we now have the first round match for the King of the Ring tournament for the men's. So Penta makes his entrance. Then we go to a commercial break. Then we get this highlight reel of Mr. Iguana.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Mr. Iguana, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's funny. It's looking likely he's going to be going to NXT, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool with this. Oh, we've just had a love and a like on something. Who's this? It's got to be Jimmy. Calamity Jane. Oh, Calamity Jane, the wonderful, amazing Calamity Jane. We love you, Calamity Jane. We hope you are well and life is good for you. And we need to collab. We need to do this shit. We need to get Jorge on board. Us bunch of boyos, you and Jorge, and see if Noah wants to join in as well. That'd be amazing.
That would be good fun.
And we should do that.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
What about you, Darren? Oh, well.
Look, Darren. Oh, actually, he might be here.
What?
No, he's not. No, he's not here.
No. Oh, right. Never mind.
Worth a look.
It was worth a try. Right, let's look at this. So we have Penta versus the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Sami Zayn, and Braun Breaker. Now, again, I thought this match was very, very good. This is what I like about this match, is you got a great mix of people in here. We've seen Penta and Dominic a couple times, but
yeah,
the mix with Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. So you got Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. That's one thing. You got Penta and Dominic Mysterio. That's another thing. So chuck them all in the mix. I was really happy with how this match turned out, and it was predictable. I thought Sami Zayn was going to win, which did happen because I think we know who's going to win the men's Money in the Bank. King of the Ring, sorry. Saudi Arabia, you know?
Yeah.
Sami Zayn. Look, it's all coming together. Sami Zayn versus Gunther at SummerSlam. Sami Zayn versus Gunther at WrestleMania 40 for the IC title. We're going to get it at SummerSlam now, aren't we? I can see Sami Zayn. I can see it. I can see him. They're going to chuck that world title on him next year.
So do you feel like Rollins to cash in on Sammy at SummerSlam? Continue their feud that's been going on for the last few months.
You got it, mate. You got it.
This is interesting because on one side you got CM Punk with the Rollins shit.
Yeah.
And then on the other side you got the Sami Zayn stuff with the Rollins stuff.
Yeah.
I need to go away and have a think about this. My head can't cope. There's too much going on.
Well, that's what when I watched that match, I thought, there it is. It's all coming together.
Yeah, I mean, whenever they're going to be there, Sami Zayn's going to win it all. He's going to win the King of the Ring. He's going to win the bloody Royal Rumble next year.
Anyway.
I just don't like faces. I just don't like face guys winning King of the Rings.
He's two-face. He's not two-faced.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He's too, like, TOO face. He's too much of a baby face.
Yeah.
He's too much.
Can't Alistair Black win it? then he could be the king of darkness.
I'm worried they're not booking him very well.
Well, I mean, yeah, this Friday he's against LA Knight, Randy Orton, and Kamala Hayes in his bracket. Nah, yeah,
I'm worried about that. I am worried.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on with this match. So Sami Zayn comes out and is the winner of that Fatal 4-Way, which, again, all of a sudden, LA Knight appears at ringside, hits Braun Breaker with a blunt force trauma on the floor. Knight leaves through the crowd in the ring. Zayn hits Mysterio with an Explorer suplex into the turnbuckles. Zayn follows up with a haluva kick. 1, 2, 3. So you said, or we said today, before we even finished watching Monday Night Raw, I think Umi said it, didn't he? LA Knight's going to Monday Night Raw. And lo and behold, he appears. And I'm like, it's all coming together.
I don't know how he's on Raw. He's a SmackDown guy. Like, this messes with my head.
This draft thing is just nonsense, isn't it?
I feel like the last year with the draft, it hasn't been perfect, granted, but it's been a little bit better than previous years.
Yeah, there's a bit of structure there, isn't there? A bit.
A little bit, yeah. But yeah, I'm a little bit lost now.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused. But just sticking with the King of the Ring brackets, next week on Raw, again, they got question mark. Now that's interesting.
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone's going to get the hopes up for this. And I could see it being someone like Rollins.
Yeah.
Going to get that spot. And Bronson Reed's just going to take everyone out the match for him. And Rollins going to pin. And I could see Rollins and Sami Zayn in the finals.
Yeah.
That's what I could see.
Yeah, I can see it too. Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Right.
Sami Zayn just needs to fuck off. It's too much.
Yeah, I struggle. I do struggle. Right, so let's move on. So we have a backstage interview where Kathy Kelly asks AJ Styles about his victory over Chad Gable. AJ says he can't enjoy it because he can't stop thinking about last week. Gable, whether or not he has a mask on, he is one of the best in the business. I thought, okay, that's fair enough. Last week, Seth Rollins had his lackey, Paul Heyman, threaten him. He also had the Judgment Day running their mouths. AJ doesn't care about how they conduct their business. If you mess with him, you'll get punched in the mouth. If you don't believe him, ask Gable. One second thought, AJ will tell him himself. Kelly goes to throw in back to the arena, but she sees a developing story. World Tag Team Champions, the New Day, are talking to Grayson Waller, who shouts he, Austin Theory, is holding him back. Waller walks...
I missed this. I missed it.
Oh, really?
I must have been having a cigarette at the time.
Oh, right. So Waller walks off. She asks the New Day when they'll defend their titles next. Kofi says they successfully defended their titles 2 weeks ago. Xavier Woods says they need clear contenders. They care about the titles. Kingston says everyone should be thankful that they have champions like them. Woods tells Kelly and everyone in the arena to get down on their knees and thank God for the New Day. God. Kelly asks why they're deflecting, but Kingston says they won't answer any more questions. Please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Well, Devin Dowling, how you doing, buddy? Kathy Kelly, right? And you, Camden, right? Who would you rather get a stink face, Kathy Kelly or Nia Jax? Like Devin said, Kathy Kelly.
Yeah.
I'd want Kathy Kelly to sit on my face with a wet, so I can... That's what I'd probably want to do. Just saying.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Especially with the size of my tongue. I've got a big dude for a big tongue. Very blessed with my tongue. Very rather big. I got a tongue like Mr. Iguana. I could be Mr. Lizard or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right, so we have a backstage segment where WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella is walking backstage. She appears next. Commercial break. WWE is returning to Las Vegas for the second year to present WrestleMania 42 in 2026. Devin has said, remember the old Tori Wilson stink face? Oh, yes, I do, young man. Woo-wee! Yeah, Tori Wilson.
Yeah.
I had a huge crush on her when I was a teenager, not going to lie. And when I got to meet her 3 years ago, I accidentally jizzed in my underwear. She was beautiful, lovely, and amazing. I wanted to take her home with me. But then I remembered I was married. So, be right. Right, so, what's your thoughts on WrestleMania going to Las Vegas again next year?
I don't really care, mate, to be honest. Like the venue, the location doesn't matter to me. All I care about is the match card, and if they can deliver, that's where it really matters. But I was reading today, and I found it quite funny actually, that the logo was more of a FU to Vince McMahon.
Okay.
He's never wanted a white. He doesn't like white logos. Because he says it doesn't pop. It doesn't pop enough.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
So apparently this is why they've done this logo. The way they've done it is more of a to Vince. Yeah.
I mean, look at the logo. Where is it? It's that one down there in the corner where it's our TDS wrestling show logo. That's just white, and that works.
Yeah, it does work. Yeah. Vince is more like likes his colors, doesn't he?
Yeah. What's the worst WrestleMania logo of all time?
Well, I can have a look at that. I'm currently look at it.
It's what's the name? Scarlet. Yeah.
It's my screensaver at the moment.
You dirty dog.
Oh, it's just something about it, mate.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it for me.
Don't do it for you.
No, my screensaver is my dog, Rocky Maivia.
Well,
Rocky Johnson. Yeah. So, like, what are we talking about? I've forgotten already.
Well, I tell you what.
WrestleMania logos.
I don't like this one. Really don't like. I don't like that one.
I don't like either of those, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like either. I'll take that one a little bit more because it's got a skull in it.
Yar.
I mean, yeah, if you look at the WrestleMania logos.
WrestleMania, I really like WrestleMania 13. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, 13's really, really cool. But you know my favorite. I got a soft spot for that one.
Yeah, WrestleMania 11. Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, 10's a bit weird.
No,
I like 11.
15's all right.
This
16's good. Yeah.
WrestleMania 12.
That's cool.
Like a Hollywood style. Do you know what? I think that's my favorite. The Hollywood.
That's like 20th Century Fox, isn't it? You know, when they do the you know that one.
If you look at all three of these, 12, 2020, they're good. There's some good logos.
So really, I've always gone by from WrestleMania 12 to WrestleMania 22. All of them logos and all of those manias were very good, to be fair.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 2000 was poo poo. Camden, when the year 2000 is like one of my favorite years in WWE of all time.
Yeah, same.
But WrestleMania 2000 was booked pretty badly.
It was the worst event of 2000.
I mean, if you want to take some positives out of that one, you could look at the triangle ladder match at Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian Dudley Boys. That was amazing. And the Intercontinental and European Championship match was, again, very good. Benoit, Jericho, and Triangle.
It could have been, yeah. Yeah.
Andrew Green has just sent me the WWF block logo. Very good, Andrew.
You can't beat it. You
No.
can't beat it.
Devin Dowling has said that WrestleMania 20 is his favourite. See, that's okay, Mania. That's okay, but I felt like the crowd were dead. That was the pros and cons to that Mania. Lots of pros and cons. So let me just jump back over to Pro Wrestling World, see how everyone's doing over there. So I know Andrew Green's about doing his thing.
What up?
Andrew Green has said, "Is Darren walking the dog?" I don't know what I don't think the dogs are getting a walk at the moment, Andrew, which is terrible, really. Andrew Green says the WWF block logo is his favourite wrestling logo. Yeah, no, Andrew, to be fair, like that is a very cool logo. That's Terry's favourite as well.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's my favourite, the scratch logo. You know what's in the middle here? We have the New Generation WWF logo. That's also one of my favourites. I love those. Those logos.
To be fair, the New Gen's my favourite logo.
Yeah.
Well, I got to hold up. So there's the logos there.
Oh, excellent. Have you seen? It used to be on the WWF magazines in the 2000s. You had the block logo with the scratch logo over the top of it. Do you know that one?
I think so.
Yeah. See if I can find it. I know we're going off topic here, guys, but WWF logo. Attitude. See if I can find it. Because this one's like, I used to see it on the magazines a lot. Ah, here we go. It's there. Found it. I found it. It's that one there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I fucking love that.
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, that's like my favorite because you got that new gen bit still there and the attitude as well. That's just brilliant.
Look at this. Look at this one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's the original. That's the original logo.
Yeah.
And then he went like really weird. Then he went for like just a body slam one right there.
Yeah, I've seen that one yet.
Then he went for this style, which is pretty cool. With no color though. Maybe that's why Vince don't like color.
Maybe.
Then he went to this one.
Yep.
And then they're starting to come round here.
Yeah, we're getting there.
And then, as we all know, to 95, and then so on, and then then it's literally everything we know afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all cool. I love logos. I like looking at the logos, you know.
WrestleMania 20 was my favorite logo, not favorite Mania's favorite WrestleMania logo. Yeah, no, it's very, very good, Devin. Very, very good.
Yeah, our logo was cool.
Tommy Gunn has said I couldn't adjust when they took the F out. Tommy, I'll tell you what, when they changed it over to WWE, that was hard. That was hard. Yeah. Very, very hard. It worked in the end, though, and I understand why they had to do it. But you look at that logo compared to what you had before, that lost a lot of its character, that logo, because you should have just put WWF with an E over the bottom. Just doing it like that just looked a bit wrong.
Yeah, they should have just put an E in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, it is what it is. Right, let's move on, guys, because we've gone off topic. We're talking about Monday Night Raw, and we ended up talking about WrestleMania 42, which is going to be at Las Vegas again next year for the second year in a row. So we have You can look, but you can't touch. Nikki Bella returns to Monday Night Raw in her hometown of Phoenix, Arizona. Bella swanters around the ring and poses. Bella says it is so good to be back home, and then she's basically promoting the Evolution pay-per-view that's going to be coming up in the next month or so.
Oh,
yeah. Then Liv Morgan comes out and beats the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay moment. But yeah, is what it is. So we have the highlights, and then we have John Cena, who is going to be... So it's official. They have announced that John Cena will defend the undisputed WWE Championship against CM Punk at Night of Champions.
Cool. This is good.
Devin has said, my wife's all-time favourite is Nikki Bella.
Yeah, I can respect that.
I've struggled with that personally. Right, let's move on, because we are going to be coming to the end of the show very, very soon, guys. We need to wrap this mother trucker up because the Tezzy Bear has a curfew. He's still got the tag on his ankle. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So we have to be, especially on a Tuesday, you know. So we go to a commercial break, and the ring general, Gunther, heads to the ring for... A fucking great big plane just flew over the top of my house, and the whole place vibrated.
Ooh.
So, yeah, it's quite interesting. Thrilling as well. The ring general, Gunther, makes his way to the ring for the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, where Jey Uso then makes his entrance with his son. They have a big crowd behind him. So we have the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther challenging main event Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. Again, another very good match. I thought this was probably better than their Mania one to some a certain degree, you know.
Yeah.
Lots of sleeper holds, which I find a little bit too much now. It's getting a little bit tiresome seeing that all the time. But I love seeing Gunther in his vintage style of wrestling, and he's got that basic look, but he's a badass, and he's not one to be fucked with. And then you've got Jey Uso, who is, you know, four words, one letter. No, 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet.
Shit.
It's not going to last forever, guys. It worked for a while. As a world champion, like I said at the beginning of the show, it's a marketing perspective of Jey Uso being the world heavyweight champion. He's like Tezzy Bear said, he's a tag team wrestler. It ain't going to work.
Uso's a good man. Uso's one of the greatest tag teams of all time. No matter what you say, like, they are one of the greatest.
Your example at the beginning of the show was how tag team wrestlers don't become world champions. It doesn't work very well.
It don't work anymore. It used to. It worked for Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, but the difference between them to Jey Uso and Kingston is Bret Hart and Shawn could back it up. They could back it up in that ring, where I just find Kofi Kingston reminds me of a man made of elastic bands. He's a bit like, yeah. And Jey Uso's very, very limited moveset. Very limited. Their charisma. Just
No, I get it.
okay.
Tommy Gunner said, I can now hear that plane. Wow, it's heading your way, Tommy. Duck! Get under the goddamn table.
How big's the plane?
I don't know. I never saw it.
Oh.
Devon has said, my stoned ass went... The kid Jay stopped Yeet with his following him to the ring with... What the hell? Yeah, okay. So, again, I thought this match was good. I enjoyed this match. What didn't help Jey Uso out was obviously he got hurt from what happened at Money in the Bank going into this match on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good way to take the championship off him. However, yeah, a good way for Gunther to win. Well, I'm glad we got a new World Heavyweight Champion, but look who's back. Morale. Wow. What a surprise.
You're fucking kidding me.
He's back. Morale.
God, morale.
Holy shit, he's back. Yes,
We
he's
like-
back.
Do we like Morale? We like
Yeah,
Morale.
he's all right. He means well, don't you, Morale, Malaysia Live?
Yeah, you.
Good to see you, mate. Come on, time. If you're on air, you behave. Don't troll. Don't troll too much. But morale. Monday Night Raw. So,
Mhm.
this is like when Taker came back. Oh, Tommy. So, when we know where we're going to see Gunther going forward. I can see Gunther's now World Heavyweight Champion. Glad he's a champion again. It worked well. It didn't work well to start with. I feel like his original run was shit. I'd like to think this one might be a little bit better. Who knows? Who knows?
I can't see it.
Excuse me, I got an itchy doofer.
I can't see this run being any better than the last one. There's no one to work with.
No one. No.
There's no one to work with. Like, who is there?
I want to see Gunther as the World Heavyweight Champion face Brock Lesnar. And if Gunther defeats Brock Lesnar, I feel like now that's your guy.
Again, in my mind, Gunther is the guy. Right now, he is the guy.
Okay.
Who do you put him with?
I'd like to see him versus Cody again. What they did at Crown Jewel last year was phenomenal. That's very, very good.
Then going off of WWE, that means trying to explain how Cody gets onto SmackDown, onto Raw to do this feud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who is there right now on Raw that could go with Gunther?
Yeah, this is where there's the issue. Because Drew McIntyre would be another one I'd like to see him.
Yeah.
And Gunther. That'd be great.
They need a draft. They need to do a draft. They need to do 7.
So
Yeah.
Devin is saying King Sammy versus Gunther at SummerSlam. They want to put that belt on another face. Gunther just handing it over as a heel. And Morale is sending pizza emojis, and CM Punk versus John Cena Undisputed Championship. That's right, Morale.
Got that right.
You do indeed. The pizza emojis, I like pizza, Morale.
Yeah. I agree with what Tommy said. I feel like Gunther is just going to be that middle piece.
Yeah, I get it.
Very much like a Bret Hart to a Diesel in '94. They needed Bob Backlund in the middle to do the transition.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Gunther's doing here.
Yeah, I get it.
I tell you what, though, Sami Zayn, he's not your guy either. He's not that guy. He's not. They got the guys, but they're not ready. They're not ready yet. Bron Breaker's your guy, but he's not ready yet. He needs time.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time, hopefully.
It is only a matter of time, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I was going to say something else. I can't quite remember what it was. I'm just glad that we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. I'm glad it's off Jay. But
Yeah.
here's what I was going to say. Where does Jay go from here? Jay said at the end of Raw when it went off the air that he respects Gunther. He's a hell of a wrestler, and I give him the utmost respect.
Yeah.
So, that's cool. When it comes to Gunther, he's a heel, but there's respect, and I like that. And this is where I like his old school type of vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
But where does Jay go from here? Tommy Gunn says TNA, I hope.
I think he'd be okay for like 6 months. He'll probably ride this shit out. And then I see him getting lost. I see him being like where Jimmy Uso is to right now. Just he's there. He's like around the mid card. Just lost in the mix, you know.
So Devin has said something quite interesting. Jay should take some time off, return with Jimmy, and challenge the Heyman family.
Yeah, I want the Usos to reunite.
Yeah,
I feel like that'd be the best.
Okay.
You know, give me the. I mean, let's be honest. It's just briefly, like SmackDown's got a great tag division right now. They got a pretty solid division. Raw hasn't. Now, if we can get the Usos over on Raw, and we can get what they're looking like they're going to do after SummerSlam is bring the Lucha Bros together. That's going to be cool.
Tommy, what do you think about that, eh? I don't know. I don't know about that one.
What's that?
Join them. What if Jay joined them?
Nah. No.
I think Usos are good as heel. Cringe as a face.
I don't mind. Either way, I don't mind. I mean, Money in the Bank 2023 in the O2.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
They went in as faces and they were super over.
Yeah.
And that was cool. They won, rightfully so, because they're the fucking Usos. They're the guys.
It was such a strange twist right at the end, like going into SummerSlam, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was just nuts.
Yeah.
Could Uso join Jacob to run as a babyface bloodline? Don't think I want to see that at the moment, really. But
yeah, I'm done with the bloodline stuff. I mean, it's done. It's done, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you got Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. They're both out on injury.
Yeah.
You got JC Mateo kind of helping out solo, and it's bullshit. There's members of the Anoa'i family, like Zilla Fatu, which would be a great asset to WWE. Umaga's son, bring him in. You know, isn't there Eddie Fatu as well? Is there that one? I can't remember.
Probably hundreds, mate.
There's a lot more of the family they could bring in. They need to before it's too late, really. Yeah, they should do that. But yeah, I think one day I would love to see all of the bloodline together, like as a unit.
Yeah,
I'd love to see Roman, the Usos, Solo, Jacob Fatu, the Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, all those type of people. The Rock, even, you know, just have that unit of Samoans together.
Yeah.
But the thing is that what gets me is that critical name, Fatu. That's the name. It's not Uso, it's Fatu. If you add Solo Fatu, Jacob Fatu, Jay and Jimmy Fatu, you know, it means something, doesn't it? That surname is, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they should use it a little bit. Devin.
Yeah, well, the
Downings,
Usos was only used for the term of what it was.
Yeah.
Which means brother. Well, which means brother.
Yeah. Devin has said, Hyclino, Hyclio. I can't pronounce that very well.
I think that's the real tall one. That's like 6'9", 6'10".
Oh, is it? Yeah.
But there's only one Samoan I want now, and that's Zilla. I really want to see Zilla. I think we should have had him instead of Mr. Mashed Potatoes.
What's it? Yeah, what's his name? JC Mateo, Jeff Cobbs.
Yeah, mashed potato.
Zilla Fatu. He's 25 years old.
That's so young.
He needs to get in there now.
Yeah, but I feel like me personally, I feel like I would have been more ready for him a year ago to what it would be now.
Yeah,
you know? But I don't care. Jacob Fatu's the fucking man, so I'm happy.
Jacob Fatu's great.
Yeah.
Here we go. Thank you, Devin, because we are both dyslexic here. So, Hikaleo.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I like you, Devin. I like having you about. This is good stuff. You bring some good stuff to the table, and you help us out with our dyslexia because Darren doesn't.
I was gonna say, if anyone's gonna write words that are more than 7 letters, can you just break it down for us a little bit? You know, just make it easier.
Jacob is the fucking man. I got to smoke with him in Chicago back in 2021. Oh wow, really? That's amazing.
That would have been the best experience of my life.
That's cool. All gas, no brakes. Fucking awesome. Well done,
Yeah.
Devin. What a fantastic experience.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's all about fantastic experiences here at TDS Wrestling Show. Andrew Green says, I don't want Jay to team up again. I've seen it all before. Maybe another mid-card title run. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't really go much on his IC title run either, to be fair.
No, that was very short and sweet.
Yeah.
He did give us a new revamped version of the IC title, which we did need, though.
Yeah, that's
we did
true.
need that.
Yeah, that is true.
So, that's that really, guys. That is TDS's Raw WWE Monday Night Raw review of the week 24. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
We're halfway through the year now. So, that's it for tonight. So tomorrow night on a Wednesday, we would normally be doing our live watch-alongs. They are being paused until we come back on Wednesdays, and about 4 or 5 weeks' time, we'll be back on a Wednesday. Which should be good. But what we're going to do this Sunday is a very big special live watch-along. What's this about? When the Funk You Back. Oh, hang on, Tommy. I'm on it. And Devin has said, I think Becky should bring back the White Warrior IC Championship for the women. Ooh. Okay. Have fun, guys. Glad I could join you. Oh, yeah, honestly, Devin, you're more than welcome to come on. You come on as much as you want, buddy.
Yeah.
Tell your friends and family all about us. Anyone that likes wrestling, we'd appreciate all the love and support. Huge thanks to you. Huge thanks to Tommy and everyone else that's joined tonight. But yeah, so this Sunday, we are going to be doing a live watch-along, and it is the final ever WWE In Your House pay-per-view live watch-along from us bunch of boyos here at the TDS Wrestling Show, where this Sunday we come to an end. The final one. In Your House 17, Ground Zero from September 1997. The last one. So this Sunday just gone, we did In Your House 16.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. One of the best watch-alongs I've ever done. Sundays is Father's Day in America. Happy early Father's Day for you dads. Hang on a minute. Ain't Father's Day this weekend, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We're going to have to buy something for Dad, Terry.
Pair of pants.
Well, no, he's already got them. Maybe he can buy you a pair of pants.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, shit, thanks for that. Thanks for the heads up there, Devin. Yeah, so this Sunday, it's going to be In Your House 17, Ground Zero live watch-along at a special start time of 7 p.m. British Summer Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Time for you guys across the pond. It's a 3-hour show. It's going to be good. Look, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also happy and sad all at the same time because we've been doing these In Your House pay-per-view live watch-alongs for quite a while now, and well,
it's the last one.
The last one. Here we go. We've come to the end.
Yeah.
We have been asked about the other ones, like In Your House 18 and 19, but we have already reviewed those. We reviewed them quite some time ago, which I feel like we did them justice. So they are already on our YouTube channel under the videos section.
Which I'm in, which is right there. Oh, you can't really see, a bit of a glare. So there's the In Your Houses on the playlist.
There we go, yeah.
And they're all there.
Fantastic. Look at that. You can see In Your House 19 there, Degeneration X. Yeah, they're all there. They just need putting in order. They're a little bit all over the place.
They're in order. No,
oh, they
that's
are
the right order. Yeah, that's right at the bottom. The last. Oh God, what the hell's that? Don't worry about that. But yeah, they're all there. So honestly, guys, if you want to watch any of our other episodes, just go into the TDS Wrestling Show on YouTube. Go to the playlist, and the playlists are all done in sections, so you will find them.
Our YouTube channel is looking quite spicy and lovely right now. Honestly, there's lots to still do. It's a very, very nice place to be.
Yeah.
And the best part is you get to watch us handsome bunch of bloody boyos. It's pretty damn good fun. So this Sunday, guys, In Your House 17, Ground Zero, the last ever In Your House live watch along. And then there's a big question is, what the hell are we going to do watch alongs on next? Well, we shall have to wait and see. We'll come up with something. But in the meantime, we got lots of other things that we need to cover and talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a load of episodes planned, so
We do.
we're good.
We got some pretty cool stuff lined up. Yeah, it's going to be good fun. It's going to be some good fun. It's time to wrap this mother trucker up. Anything else you want to say, Tezzy Bear, before we head to bed?
I don't think so. Just stuff that you covered, and that's just thanks to everyone for tuning in and just just supporting us the way you do. You support us more than you think just by watching us. So much love.
No, it means a lot, guys. It really does. Keep it going and keep telling everyone, your friends and family. And don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and share the love of the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. Guys, if you are on Facebook, go on that page, Pro Wrestling World. Not the Pro Wrestling World. That one's run by vegans and virgins. But if you go on go on this one, that's run by us bunch of bloody boyos, as well as Jorge, Jane, and all the others. We have a fucking blast on that one. That's a cool page. 396,000 followers. It is so good on there. Check it out, guys. It's great. Thank you very, very much for everybody that's joined in tonight. And we will see you this Sunday for In Your House Ground Zero. In Your House 17. It's going to be fucking cool, guys. We're signing off. See you on Sunday. Thanks, guys.